And here we go. We are in the ice arena, as we've seen before. Or I guess at least this is what it looks like. Ice everywhere. So water is not a problem, but we see a ton of people. And I actually don't have my sound on. Why don't I have my sound on? What was I thinking? What is it thinking? But we have teams charging everywhere, every which way. And actually, everyone spawned in the circle, but I'm not sure if they spawn near each other. So I think everyone's scattering to get supplies and then find out where their team is to meet up. We hear some hitting going on over here, and it's a bit laggy. At least for me, it's a bit laggy. And I think I just got teleported a bit. But what are they doing? I guess everyone's just running out. This has to be a team over here, but maybe they're being chased. That's a weird way to start the game, because if it is very laggy, it's hard to get away. But if you're spawning in a giant circle, you have no idea where your teammates are, and you just have to find them. So Coffee is on the team 2, the 4 swords. He has to find his teammates, B. Harrison, Jeffro, and Hegarty's 3. So, are they over here? Yes, here's one of his teammates, and there should be someone else. I saw a second player over here, but I don't know where they went to. So they are breaking wood. Oh, here they are. They're actually like in the tree. Interesting. And then we see our first death. Captain BEB was slain, or slayed. Muluchlo. Very interesting names. That Muluchlo was from what team though? I think it was a replacement, to be honest. And these two teammates are now over here. I think they're trying to communicate on the voice net, or on their actual VoIP program to figure out where each other are and where they can meet up. We see another few teammates over here. I think this is a team of 4. Otherwise, they would be getting chased down. Yes, this is a team of 4, if I had to guess so. And this is Team 1, the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 1. So let's see. What are they doing? What is their plan? They haven't really made a lot of plans yet. They're just kind of jumping around, wasting hunger. They need to get food, they need to get water, and they need to get resources, of course. That's how they do it. Yeah, the sign-up's already over for this game, and this is the Hungercraft Team Tournament. And let's see what they're going to do. I think they're going to go... I would do the same thing they're doing if maybe they're not going to do it. I would go raid all the buildings and get all the supplies they can. But they're really just kind of splitting up right now, and I don't know if that's advisable. But, I mean, there's chickens over here, which chickens is good because it's meat, and also every feather is 4 arrows. And then there's also a cow over there. But they need to go to each of these towers, grab anything they can, because as a team, if anyone's played as a team, food is very rare to find. And any bit of food is, like, absolutely necessary. So, you need to find food almost the entire time. So let's see what they're going to be doing here. Trying to break all these... Yes, right here. Trying to break all the wheat. And let's see. I think Ukshar is going to be the one with all the wheat right now. He's breaking the unmature ones as well. I'm not sure that's advisable, but at least he's saving them for... or at least getting them away from other people from getting them. There's also a tower over there. I would suggest for them to go over there as well. I think there's a chest, because there are surprise chests around the map with supplies in them. Like you see this one right here. And here's a cauldron. You can get your bottle and fill it up if you have one there as well. So let's get out of here and see what they're doing. They're actually taking over this small island. What are they going to do, though? I'm taking over this small island. I would head over there immediately, grab whatever's over there. I think it's a little bit of wheat, and then you also see some coal up there. That's going to be important. And then go over to this tower, grab some supplies as well. But we do see another team over here, I think, chasing a player. Let's go check them out. Let's check them out. Where are they? This is a team of 4, I believe, right here. But the problem is there's another team over here, I think, of 3 players. And they've kind of confronted this team and pushed them to their own island. And now they're taking over this island, and they don't know, I think, that another team is over at the windmill. So at this island, I don't know if there's any chests. I would believe there are. Yeah, I hear the chest being opened, and there's one at the very top. I don't know what's inside of it, but I'm sure some good goodies, maybe some armor, maybe a better weapon are inside there as well. And are they taking it out? I don't see him putting anything on. He put chain pants on. I saw that one. I see a redstone torch here and there, but that may have been broken from the wall. As our first night sets, I want to remind all the players that night is one of the scariest parts in the game. But working as a team, it might be a little easier. But those monsters claim about half the kills in Hungercraft games, almost every single time. So there's not much you can really do there besides just being careful and, you know, staying your distance. Zombies, of course, were easy, but we all think that... I mean, we all know that skeletons are aimbots in the game. I mean, we all know it. They don't even look at you. They're turned the opposite way, then all of a sudden they shoot you in the head. Skeletons, I think, are one of the scariest creatures in the game. But, you know, if you can stay away from them, creepers aren't that bad, but, you know, we've seen multiple people lose Hungercraft when in the final 2 because of creepers. So here's this team. Skula. What team is Skula on? Skula is on the Team 6, the KWG Alpha team. He seems to just be going around the island. Zombie meat is useful because you can't eat it, but you got to be careful when eating it. And Hobo Rabies is kind of, you know, taking out, I don't know, a little bit too much, but I think he took a little bit of damage right there from the creeper. And now an Enderman might actually aggro to him, and that would be an issue because Endermen have twice the health than normal creatures do. And he's being killed right there. You saw him being teamed up by the skeleton and the creeper. I told you creepers can be very deadly, so Hobo Rabies, again, the night is very dangerous. You got to stay away from these mobs, and he just got taken out. So we see that KWG is now one player less. Rose the Fox taking out Samson, and Captain BEB taking out... What is going on here? Almost the entire Team 1 is being taken out. Or no, Team 1 took out almost the entire team. Let's go see what Uxer is doing and their team. They just took out almost an entire team, if it was an entire team. Right there. Let's see who just died. Samson, Rose the Fox. Rose the Fox died. He is on Team 1. And then Captain BEB died as well. I don't see, where's Captain BB in the list? I don't really see him. I need to open that list that was just given out. It was actually linked in the chat as well. That is being an updated list of what teams are left. And I'm going to actually, you know, scroll real fast and see if I can actually find it. But they're fighting. Hold on, what's going on? Who? Uxer is killing Watermelon. He must have been up top and they finally found him up there. Maybe he was crouching. Let me open this Google Docs right here. And this way I can get an updated version of who is left in the game. So let's bring it over here so I can actually see it. And go back to the game now. So now we see Team 1, short one player. We see, I think Rose the Fox dies. Josh Cantel is over here. We see Sam and Uxer is around as well. So Team 1 is doing alright, but it's still anyone's game. I need to get out of here, so let's go see what Orfield is doing in his team. So Orfield is now on top of a building with some skeletons below. His team is taking over this house. But, of course, these islands are just asking for zombies and skeletons to come over here and do a little bit of damage. He just jumped out the roof. I don't know if that's too smart, but he was shot twice by that skeleton. And I think the skeleton just dropped a weapon. I think it had a rare drop. I'm not 100% sure, though. But this skeleton is now hitting Trotter twice, knocking him back. And is he going to hit him a third time? No, it's not. He's going to go underground. And the skeleton is going to jump on him. Come on, Trotter, you didn't even see the skeleton. He's not going to attack it, he's just going to run away from it. Possibly smart, but at that point, he probably could have taken it out. So Trotter is going back over. Oh, skeleton getting a good hit right there. Is he going to hit Trotter as well? No. He's going to lock him out, and now these three are locked inside this house, safe for another night. Let's go see what Bio Adam is doing. I can't see what he's doing because his team is officially, I think, underground. Let's see what the sign says. Day 1, we find Yo Mama. I don't know what this sign says. I don't even know if I should read it. Alright, let's see. They're underground. You can't really see much. Maybe they're not underground. Maybe they literally just... They, like, kind of dug down into the floor of this building. And I think are looking for any type of ore they can find. It's Troy, not Trotter. Okay. Let's go see what Silly Bear is doing. Silly Bear is also underground with his team. I hear a bit of spiders, but I don't know where they're at. Maybe there's a little cave full of spiders. Also a lot of skeletons I'm hearing. It's possibly actually just above us as well. And this team of 4 is looking for resources, because that is going to be the key to winning. That essential iron armor is going to be essential for it. Let's see. Let's go over and see what Steven is doing. Steven is underground as well. He was part of that team, I think, that was boring down in the house. Yeah, this is them right here. Or no, this is actually the team I was just at, I think. Yeah, so let's go find out what Coffee is doing. Hopefully it's not part of the same team. So I think every team right now, since it is nighttime, and it's pretty much suggested to do this at nighttime, is underground looking for resources. But I can barely see anything under here as it is. But almost every team looking for stuff. Chocolate juice with a leather cap as well. Most of them have stone swords at this point, but they're just clearing out an entire jungle underneath the ground where all the mobs are. Let's see. Let's go back to Schoolless team. Schoolless team, I think they're in this house. Yes, they are. They're all kind of, I wouldn't say trapped in here, but they're all here. And the only thing I really find is this door that's covered up by dirt blocks. I don't know if they're scared of the outside, but they definitely don't want to confront it anymore. Let's try to get upstairs. Orfield is upstairs. I don't think those chests respawn anything, but it's at least a good example of where everything is. I can't really move. So the Enderman is still there. That Enderman is actually really deadly, because I think the mods have called the Enderman one of their most hated mobs, because when you look at it, it has twice the health than any other mob has. So it's quite scary. I think this is normally here. I think this is normally here. But this team is not looking underground all for any iron or anything like that. So they might be a little far behind. But you know what? They may be taking the advantage as well because they're killing more mobs, they're getting more drops. You really need to get skeleton kills. Even though they're hard to get, those skeleton kills gets you bone meal, and that's really what's going to help you win in the future. So let's go back over and see what Team 1 is doing. Team 1, let's see, is Uxer still alive? Yeah, he is. Let's go see what Uxer is doing. They had quite a few kills earlier, but they also lost one of their team members. So we see Sam X Team, Uxer, Sam XD, 23, Uxer, and ooh, what is that sound? I think that is a zombie trying to knock down a door. Yes, it is. And they're taking care of that quite fast. Who else left on the team? Josh. I saw Josh earlier. Did he die, though? I don't think Josh died. I'm trying to get to the top of this tower, but it's quite difficult with everyone around. So we don't see him up here. And at the top, we just see a chest, but nothing's really in that chest. So let's fall back down these stairs. And this team might actually be done. Might actually just be these two. Do I see him in the actual game as well? Josh, you here? Yes, he is. Let's go see what Josh is doing. He may be underground searching for resources. That's exactly what he is doing. He is crouched underground, and that's why we couldn't see him. So, one teammate underground, the other two teammates looking, taking watch to making sure no one's going to get them. So, Rover. What is Rover doing? Rover is still underground with his team. Almost every team is underground. Let's go see what Effingham is doing. He is above ground, on top of the house that we saw before. Let's see. Admiral Echo, Your Face, and Effingham kind of taking a hold of this building. No mobs around. They cleared them all out. That's what it looks like. Do we see anyone else around him, though? I don't see anyone else around this team. And most teams seem to be spread apart. And I think since nighttime is about to end soon enough, we will see a lot more combat. But the first thing we haven't seen yet is that the cornucopia drop. That usually brings a lot of teams together and brings a lot of combat to the cornucopia, and we haven't seen any of them yet. So my brightness is turned all the way up, by the way, in case you're wondering. This is just literally how dark it is. Yep, the cornucopia in this one is one of my favorite ones because you can actually break the ice blocks and turn to water for a bit, so you can actually flood out the entire cornucopia, making it really hard to get to the center. So if there is drops to the cornucopia, you can break them as fast as you can and kind of prevent other teams from... It just gives them a little bit of a delay. You can also break these blocks right here, these ones in the middle. The problem is this cornucopia is usually covered in mobs, and even though it's becoming daytime, you can still see it. There's still tons of mobs. The spiders will be there, the zombies will die soon, and the endermen will stay, but the skeletons will also die. Let's go back over to this house over here where we saw the other team. Still quite a few players left. Let's see if we can count them. 4, 8. So it's a good amount of players right there. 16, 24. I think 25 players are left in this game. So team members still in this house. They are taking a little gander outside, killing any zombies, but still taking a little bit of damage. It's really not what you want to do. But I've seen no team yet make a large amount of food. I think they've all been finding it, or maybe it's in chests. But I've never seen... Ooh, that was very close. Zet getting a little scary right there. Suzuki actually hit that creeper in by charging at it, and it hit it right over to where Zeta was, or Zeta. So Suzuki killing a spider but taking 2 hits. You need that string, but I don't think any string dropped for him. So where is the rest of the team? Let's go check out BioAtom. They might still be underground because they don't know it's daytime yet. They're still underground. No, they're not underground. They're in this house. Yes, this is the team that kind of took over the house and dug down in it. What are they doing, though? I haven't seen much of what they're doing, but I think they're going back outside finally. Yes, they are. They dug under the door, and I don't see any spiders nearby, but I hear one, which makes me wonder where it is. Oh, there it is. It's on the hill. But it is daytime, so the spider is friendly. They don't need to go ahead and kill it, but they might just want to do that just for the string, because string is important for bows and fishing poles. Fishing poles are so important. So let's keep going over here. And where are they running to? Uh-oh, they're about to get to a team over here. The team is Team 8, Team Hungercraft Assassins. And this is BioAtom's on this team, and I think BioAtom's actually a replacement. No, BioAtom is on Team 3, Akatsuki. And they're not actually going to approach that team. They saw it, and they're going to go the opposite direction. I don't know if that's a great idea, but, I mean, they don't really have numbers, but they still, I mean, they have to fight eventually. Okay, yeah. I didn't actually see that. That team has 4 players left, and this team has 3 players left. That was a good decision. You very much do not want to go and attack a 4-player team with a 3-player team. But there we go. We hear it now. Our first feast at the cornucopia. I didn't... 5 minutes. Okay, I didn't actually see the message earlier. But it is now there, or is any team actually at the cornucopia? Because it's a feast. If a team can get to the cornucopia, one, they can secure it pretty well, and you're going to need every single supply there. So yes, there is a team here. They're at the cornucopia, and they're going to be getting supplies. We see Leather Pants. Skula's going to get some kills right there. He's killing Jeffro, who is on the team of Team 2, the 4 swords. So I see a few swords going out. I see Leather Pants. I also see a chain shirt, leather helmet, Uxor with his boots, and I think chain pants as well. All of them are getting pretty geared out, but they all have stone swords still. And is any other team near him, though? Because this team only has 3 players on it. So if a team of 4 players could come and somehow team up, you know, split up well, you would be able to do a little bit of damage. I thought I just saw something over here. There it is. Yes, Skula. Skula is over here. What are they doing? Let's TP to him. He is running. They're chasing after someone. It looks like they all have iron swords, or at least 2 of them do. Yes, 2 of them have iron swords, and they're chasing someone, is what it looks like. Yes, they're chasing another team of 3. A team of 3, maybe a team of 4. Chocolate Juice is still on here. It's chasing another team of 3. We're going to see some good action here, or at least a chasing. And on ice, you can sprint so fast, but you also, I mean, you just lose so much hunger. So lots of players in the same area right now. This is what team games really do. A team over here is kind of backing off. They don't really want to go for the fight. But everyone's now being teamed up, and Skula getting a hit right there on Effingham. Or not Effingham, I'm sorry. Skula getting a hit on Bio Adam. And is going to get his bow and arrow up, but missed that shot. Hits another shot, and we see Troy getting the kill for Bomb Brain. Troy was a team member of... I'm looking for him right now. Troy, a team member for KWG Alpha, scoring that kill. So Skula is now sprinting as fast as he can to try to catch up with Bio Adam, but Bio Adam seems like he might get away. And there's now a player trying Halo Wars, trying to get on top of the windmill. Maybe there's some actual players in the windmill. He doesn't know, but he's trying to get down there as fast as he can. People are still over here, running around and wasting a lot of hunger, but they're trying to get those kills in the only way they really know. So here we go. We're seeing Troy, who just got that kill, still sprinting off some other players. And is he going to go for... Yeah, he took a swing, but he missed it. All 3 members are now going after Bio Adam. And Bio Adam is getting a nice... Or is going to get killed right there. And by a nice shot from Skula. Getting shot in the back. There's not much you can do about that. Probably hit him in the spine. And it... You know, Bio Adam is now toast. And Skula is picking up another kill for his team. And Skula is on the team for... I'm trying to find it. Is Skula a replacement? Because I don't see him on the initial list. I might have to get the updated list at this point and look at it there. But it looks like Skula and Orfield. So Orfield's on this team as well. Orfield is on the team for... Oh, Skula's there. Yes, KWG Alpha is the team he is on. So KWG Alpha actually picking up quite a few kills so far. Looking pretty dominant for the entire map. But we still see a lot of pressure. Let's go check out what Uxor is doing and his team, who are at the middle. And are they still at the cornucopia? No, they're not. They moved back to a house. This seems to be the house that another team was at recently, or it may have been their house. I don't really know. But all 3 of them are still alive. Rose the Fox, or Ross the Fox, sorry, ended up dying there. Skula getting another kill. Let's go over and see what Skula's doing. That's a lot of kills from Skula, and Skula's doing really well. He must have crawled into the actual windmill and found out there's a player in there and went and killed him. Is there yet another player in here? I don't think so. Yeah, he was at top, and Skula just built the tower going all the way up and was able to take him out. So Halo was taken out. Halo was on the team. I'm looking for it. Halo was on the team, Team 3, Akatsuki. It had Halo War, Bio Adam, Bomb Brain, and Naku, which I barely see any of those left, if any of them at all. And I have my Google Docs up, but it's not on the right screen region, so I might have to go over and see what's going on over there. And at this point, I feel like it's going to be a good point. Let me go ahead and drag it over so we can actually see who is left in this game. Probably a little easier for me and you guys to watch. So there we go. I can see it now. Let me go back to the game. And I accidentally misclicked. Alright, cool. So we see almost, yeah, Team 5 is actually completely dead, and Team 3 is completely dead. Team 3 had Halo Wars, Bio Adam, Bomb the Brain, and Mocholo. And then Team 5 had Captain B, Feta, Watermelon, and Sam. or yeah, Samson, who is now all dead. So now we see, I think, a bit of lag coming. Yeah, a bit of lag coming, but I think we're getting them all back there. Teams that still have 4 players on them, still looking pretty strong. We see Team 7, the Hooded Ranger, still has all 4 players on them. And Team 4, the Red Ribbon Army, also has all 4 players on them. Everyone else has either a half-full team or less. So here we go. We see Skula trying to get a few hits in here, but he's got to be careful because this is a 3 versus 4, and there's only so much you can do in a 3 versus 4. Skula, oh, he's playing TNT. Do they know it's there though? Oh, they broke the TNT. Wow, great play by them. He tried to actually get the TNT on a block, but he wasn't able to actually do much. He is going to hit your face with an arrow and actually push him off. And they're all going to have to be careful. Skula is now, I think, trying to put the TNT back. He wants to set it off. Skula is loving that TNT. That's actually a really good play. I love seeing a bit of TNT play. And now they're surrounding this house. But they find out that Rover is actually jumped off the building now and is going to be pursued by Skula. And is Rover going to be able to survive this one? So now it's 2 versus 3 as Skula chases Rover. And I think the entire team is now going to ditch Rover as Skula is now coming back for him. Rover is now gone. His team does not want to fight for him. And Rover is in a combat with Orfield. They're exchanging hits. Let's go see who's going to win this one. Both of them, I think, are even on hits. It's a Stone Sword versus an Iron Axe, so it's anyone game. But Skula is going to come in the back and pick up the kill to help him. I'm pretty sure that, what's his name? Orfield was getting a little low, so good job by Skula there. And now it is a 3v3 battle, but I don't know how much health. I think Orfield is going to run away because he had low health, and that means the rest of his team is going to follow him. So yeah, they just kind of gave up on Rover. I think they outnumbered. They probably could have had some good tactical teamwork and all hit the same player. It would have been better if they all went and attacked, but they are going to lose Rover in that combat. So go Skula and the AWG, or is it KWG Alpha people. So it looks like KWG is now left to Skula, Orfield, and Troy. And we just saw, I'm trying to find him on the actual game. We just saw someone get killed. Yeah, who was it? We just saw Rover get killed. I'm trying to figure out what team he was on. Rover was on, I don't see it, a team with 4. Is it not on the list? Was Rover on team 8? I just don't see it. He might have been on team 8, the Hungercraft Assassins. Yeah, I think he was. I just can't see it right now. So, Orfield accidentally hitting Skula. I don't know if that was on purpose, but Orfield was trying to break a block, and I think Skula was on top of it, and he accidentally hit Skula by accident. You don't want to do that, any damage you don't want. But they replenish thirst, replenishing hunger, and is any other team around them? I don't think so. Let's go see what Uxor's team was doing. They seem to be arrows being flown around. Why is that? I just joined in and I heard an arrow sound. And we don't see anyone else around here, so I guess this team is holding off quite well. Do we see other teammates around here? No, we don't. We saw the windmill that was just used as the battleground for a previous battle in the distance, but no team is left there. Let's go figure out what Hega is doing. Hega, lots of spiders here. Oh, Ash, what did you do? Ash angered the spider gods. Ash, Radical, Chocolate Juice, they're all underneath here. Another team seems to be kind of surrounding them. And there is a army of spiders. There is an army of spiders around them, and it's becoming nighttime. They're going to have to be careful. These spiders are going to aggro soon enough, and I think they might have gone ahead and hit them by accident, and that's what happened. But Coffee and Hager are going to find themselves in a bad position if these spiders aggro around them. God, there's so many spiders. Why are there that many spiders? I have no idea. But the entire team is now underground. But Coffee doesn't realize it, but it's now nighttime, and the spiders are going to aggro them. He's going to hit 4 times. 5 times. Coffee, don't die. 6 times. He has the iron helmet. And Hega is trying to help him right here, trying to take out the spider. Takes the aggro off him, but he's going to have to be careful. And the team is now escaping from the underground, and there are spiders absolutely everywhere. So Chocolate Juice is going to get away, but this team is now split up, and that's not really what you want to happen. A bunch of teammates are around here right now. Spiders still everywhere, getting hits in as much as they can. And there are sword swings going on everywhere as well. So we see Ashpole here. Also 2 other teammates, Coffee and Hega. And then these 3 teammates here. I don't know if Spider-Man is part of the team as well. But they are being chased, and they're going to have to be careful. Otherwise, they're all going to end up dying to mobs. But let's see. We have 5, 6, 7, 14, we have 20 players left in this game, so that's approximately 5 teams left, 5 teams to 4. So from the 8 teams, only 2 have been completely eliminated, but only 20 people are left. And there's going to be a Feast of the Cornucopia now in 5 minutes as well. Uh-oh! We see T-Radical getting hit by a creeper and is now forced to make a vertical pillar to get out of there. And he's going to have to be careful because now he's stuck with all these zombies around him. And if someone had an arrow like this skeleton has here, they might be able to kill him. And uh-oh, was that a good idea? He jumped down, took a little bit of fall damage, and is now being pursued by a skeleton, but it is going to be able to jump away to his team. Still 2 more skeletons taking shots at T-Radical, but T-Radical is able to get away out of their range. And this team just has to be careful because skeletons are firing all over the place, and they're just trying to aggro everything they possibly can at this point. Typical Radical. Maybe that's what the T stands for. So Radical is kind of going to the left and their team is going to the right. They don't really want to split up because that's not what you want to do. And apparently that is what they want to do. Uh-oh, they're going to find a team here. This team is here. It has Skula's team. And they're a bit damaged. And they do have ranged weapons. Uh-oh, this is going to be the battle for Skula right here. Skula is going to go around. I thought Skula actually had a bow. But apparently not. They're kind of matched on armor. They don't have a ton of armor, either of them. But it looks like they are going to go in for the fight. And Skula's getting hit 3 times, 4 times. And I don't know who's who in this battle. It's so hard to find. We should have team uniforms. But Skula is going to be taken out by Silly Bear. And now the team KWG is down one of their best members. And it is going to be an all-out battle to kind of fix the team. Alright, to clean up the rest of the team. Poor Skula. It is a 4v2 now, not just a 4v3. KWG not looking too good. Skula has left the game. He might have rage quit there. But Orfield is trying to take out, or trying to shoot Silly Bear, but not able to do much. I don't know how many arrows Orfield has. So yeah, all the chat's like no and yeah at the same time. Everyone's kind of divided whether that was a good kill or bad kill. And right now we see Steven going for the kill on, I can't actually get the zoom in there, on Troy. And are they going to catch up? Yes, if he can make this corner right, he is going to be able to hit him once. But no, he didn't do it when he hit. He actually ended up slowing down. And now they're going to continue to follow each other around this mountain, or around this little island. Troy, what are you going to do? Are you going to be able to get away? I think Troy is going to get away as Steven stops running and trying to regroup with his team. But does Steven actually know where his team is? And does Troy know where his team is? So here's T-Radical, Ashpole, and Troy, kind of all sitting out here. But they're going to have to team up, and there's so many mobs. There is mobs everywhere, and you just have to be so careful because they're going to end up killing you so easily. I mean, just look how many mobs there are. And just like that, we see that is a lot of skeletons. Ashpole was shot by a skeleton, taking him out right there. And that was from Team Red Ribbon Army. Red Ribbon Army is now down to 3 players. God, why are there so many mobs in this one little area? So we see these 2 players still charging off in the distance. Let's go TP to Troy and see what exactly his plan is, because Orfield's right here, and now they teamed up as a partner too, and uh-oh, the tables have turned, and T-Radical is now trying to run away, and there should be a Feast of the Cornucopia in any second, because it was 5 minutes ago, and I think it's been just about 5 minutes, and a team needs to be there to take it. But Radical got a good head start and is now completely destroying them, and I don't know if it's good for them to waste their hunger, but they are outnumbering them quite well. They're splitting off in the distance so they can actually cut them off depending on which way they're going to churn. And just like that, Troy might actually meet up with him. Nope, he's going to cut around the back. Oh, Troy is going to meet up with him. What is he going to do? He's going to have to make a decision. He decides to fight. T-Radical getting 2 hits on him before, but now is even matches. Oh my god, the zombies are taking Troy out. He got knocked into the zombies and 2 hit, but now it's down to T-Radical, and it's going to also be down to Orfield. A turn of the tables that mobs are still doing all this damage during the nighttime. Showing the nighttime is a very hard time to fight. Great work by T-Radical. That was the right decision to turn around, but it was quite risky. And he needs to get away from Orfield, because Orfield wants revenge. Orfield definitely wants revenge, but now Orfield is going to turn around. Coffee taking out Admiral Echo. Coffee was on Team 2, and Admiral Echo was on Team... I'm not finding it anymore. It might be Team 8. I don't see it. Let's go towards the Cornucopia because the feast will be coming up very soon, and we are down to 16 players left, or 4 teams, and it seems like Uxer's team has now taken over the Cornucopia for a second time. Still though, we see Team 7 with 4 players left. I have no idea where they are or where they've been this entire game, but they're still left in this game. Uh-oh, a creeper is going to be exploding but not doing any damage, and now we see 2 teams on either side of the Cornucopia. Or at least I thought I saw another team on the other side of the cornucopia. Yes, we do, but they are now charging off into the distance. So right now, the strongest looking team is Team 7 because they still have 4 players left. Coffee taking out your face, O, small O underscore big O. I think that was his name. And that was part of Team 8, I believe. I think that's part of Team 8. I can't see Team 8, it's the only one I haven't been able to update. So they're still taking over the cornucopia, and the feast is here. And Team 1 is going to be able to take it over. This is the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 1 with Uxer, Josh, and Sam XD still left here. Someone's taking a little bit of damage. I think it's from mobs, though. Yes, I think it's from a little bit of mobs. And you're going to have to be really careful because... yeah, because the cornucopia in this map is so crowded with mobs. But this side seems to be cleared out, and they're just going to get away from the cornucopia. They've gotten all the chests, and that's just what they want to do. Let's go see what they're doing. I have no idea. I don't want to ruin their plans, but you know, we're going to go check out what they're doing. And we see Pengu now on top of a roof with the rest of their team. I think I remember this team before. I don't know if they were trapped on the roof or what. Yeah, I think I remember. No, this wasn't the team that was trapped on the roof. No, because that was the team with Rover on it. And they ended up getting Rover ended up getting killed. So all 4 of these teammates still here. Let's go check out what XXTR is doing. T-Radical. T-Radical is underground, isn't he? Yes, all 3 of them are underground. They're getting a little bit of food and some thirst. Let's go check out Chocolate Juice. Chocolate Juice did get away pretty luckily earlier, but now he is teamed up with his team. But someone is here that's not supposed to be here. Chocolate Juice is on the team with Coffee and Hega. And I think they actually have Effingham surrounded. Yes, they do have Effingham surrounded. I don't know what team Effingham is supposed to be on, because I think it's Team 8 again. You know, what are they going to do? They want to get in there, but they've got to be careful because they don't want to accidentally get killed. So Effingham is trying to burrow down. But I think they're just going to go for it now. They're just going to kind of mine up the block. Or maybe not. Do they have any TNT? Maybe they have TNT, but Effingham is kind of caught underground. Maybe they don't know it. They've got to know it. I would just dig him out. Why not? He's right here. Just dig him out and then kill him. Secure that good kill. And he's now crouched. I don't know if they know he's there or not. Do they know he's even here? Do they know it? I mean, his name tag was right there. How do they not spot that? Effingham is by himself at this point. I'm not sure if his entire team is here, but they're gonna leave him. Interesting. They're gonna leave him, and I don't know if that's actually a true statement, but they're running away for now. And let's go check out what Shadow's doing. Let's go see what Shadow's team is doing. I spelled his name wrong. Shadow's team. They're underground right now, or maybe not underground, but under the house. They've completely like hollowed out this house, or at least underground the house. And they're with Suzuki. What team is this? This is Team 7, the Hooded Rangers, and this is still the team of 4 that's doing quite well. Orfield is the only one left in his team. What is he doing about that? He's kind of sitting out here. The last player left of KWG took a turn for the worse when Skula was killed, and then who was killed after that? Skula was killed, and then Troy was killed shortly after. Troy was trying to run after, I think his name was T-Radical, and that ended up getting killed by zombies. So Orfield is digging down a hole. Not really sure what he's doing, but I can't really advise about it because there's not really much you can do when you're only 1 player left, but try to survive as long as you can. Any other teammates are left? Let's go check on Silly Bear because he still is alive, and he is underground with his team. This is the team we saw before, and are people above them? Oh, no, they blocked me. I was trying to go out the hole. I didn't know where they actually were, but I think they're trying to fill in the area. Maybe trying to get a little bit more flint. That seems like what they're doing. Getting feathers, making arrows, because 1 feather is equal to 4 arrows, and we've seen a bit of ranged combat being very useful. So, like Skula got a kill. He shot someone in the back with an arrow, and he wouldn't be able to hit him with the sword at all. So he secured that kill because of ranged weapons. So you kind of undervalue how important ranged weapons are in this game, but they're very important. Let's go check on Zeta. Zeta is over here with his team. What team is he on? Zeta is on the Hooded Rangers again. Yes, I am quite tired, but that is alright. Yes, this is the Hooded Rangers, the team of 4 still left, the last team of 4. I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for them right now. They're the strongest team. The max other teams have left is 3. Team 1 has 3 left. Team 2 has 3 members left. Team 4 has 3 members left. And that's about it. I can't see Team 8 because it's off my list. They might, but I think they might not. So Orfield is the only one left from KWG that everyone was rooting for from before. And I don't know if KWG is being rooted on anymore. But I don't know if they can really win it anymore with just Orfield fighting it out. Especially against 4 players. Oh, do they see these players over here? Chocolate Juice is right over here. Team 2 is right over here. Do they see him? Yes, they're going to actually come over here. Zeta sees him. Does Zeta see him? I think Zeta sees him, and I think Chocolate Juice also sees him over here. It's a team of 3 going against a team of 4, but this team of 3 only has 2 players on the surface, so it could be a good fight depending on if they're going to get over here. I think they're going to come for the fight right now. They're in the distance. Do they have bows? Yes, I see at least 1 bow. Do I see a second bow? No, I only see 1 bow, and Chocolate Juice is kind of hanging back. What are they going to do? They have to have some idea. Do they even see him? Yes, they do see him up here. It is 4. They see 4 players, and they're turning around. And I don't think they want to fight this team. But if they're lucky, I mean, they have some good armor, as you can see. I don't know if that's actually his hair, or is that the helmet? I don't know if that's the iron helmet or not. I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the iron helmet. But they have a bit of armor, but they see that team of 4, and they just immediately say, no, we do not want to fight that team of 4. And I kind of agree with it. I kind of agree with it. Because you wouldn't want to fight him either. Effingham is still here. How is Effingham not killed? Maybe he's just bugged out or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure. Are they going to go ahead and kill him? Chocolate Juice, what are you doing? Does Chocolate Juice know he's here? Or is that a bug? I don't see Effingham. Yeah, Effingham is still here. But do they know he's here? Oh, man. Either he's being very clutch or something else is going on. What is he doing? Coffee? He's doing something. Coffee is digging in here right now. I think he sees Effingham, and he's gonna go for it slowly. Effingham knows this is probably his death. He's just been sitting in this hole though. What is he gonna do? They're digging out the entire side. I don't know why though. We see a pretty far ditch right here. Oh man. I don't know what that was or who made it. But I think they actually might have just trapped me in here. There is a huge hole going all the way down to, like, I don't know if that's bedrock or who it is, but Effingham getting a few hits in here. Effingham being able to take out, I think he took him out. Who got the kill right there? Coffee killed Hega. And Chocolate Juice just killed Effingham. Wait, was Coffee and Hega on the same team? I think they were. Yeah, Coffee and Hega were on the same team. And Coffee just took out Hega. And that was a team kill. Even though Effingham got a few kills or a few hits in there, but Chocolate Juice is gonna get the kill there. But yeah, Hega is taking out by Coffee, his own teammate. So I think he'll be hearing from that one later. But he's finally able to find him. Do you guys see this here? This has to be a trap. I don't even know why it's here, but there is a hole all the way down to the void, right there, and no one wants to get into that or fall into it. But okay, I guess Coffee is all right with it, and so is Chocolate Juice. They might have dishonored their team, but we are now down to 13 players left. Sorry, sorry, Heg. People are like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So let's see what this team of Hooded Rangers can do now. So we now see Team 8 is now dead, Team 5 is dead, and Team 3 is dead. We are left with Team 1, Team 2, Team 4, Team 6, and Team 7. Team 7 is still looking really strong with all 4 players left. Everyone else is around 3, 2, or 1 players left. Let's go see what Pengu is doing in his team. Nope, we just saw Pengu's team. Never mind. We want to go check out Uxer's team. Why not? Uxer's team are just Uxer right now. He's charging across the ice with his team. Actually, real fast, let's go see what Orfield is doing. Because Orfield is the only person left from KWG. What is he doing? He is running around trying to find anything he can. I think there's a chest in there, but he knows it's probably gone from now. It's funny, there's actually a chest inside the chimney. That's kind of strange that it'd be there. And Orfield taking some damage himself. If he's not careful, he's actually going to end up eliminating himself. Okay, let's go back to Uxer and see what he was doing. Uxer planting a little bit of wheat. It's going to take a while unless he has that. He does have that bone meal. Trying to make it grow as fast as possible. We are down to 13 players left, and TR Reticle wants me to teleport to him. Why not? Let's see what happens. And I think they're just having a giant party underground. I don't know if that's stream worthy, but apparently this is just what they want to do. So let's go back to Sam. Sam and his team are scouting out. I think there might be a feast, like one of those messages for a feast in 5 minutes, sort of soon. There, right when I said that, right there, I'm on top of it today, guys. There will be a feast in 5 minutes at the cornucopia. So let's mark it at 45 after. That's when the feast is going to be. Yeah, the party is going on underground. I hope their sanity levels are dropping. It only make more sense. And who is left in the team of 1 besides Orfield? Let's check it out. Coffee and chocolate juice. Let's go back to them. So Coffee is sitting here. Not really much you can do, but they are at the cornucopia getting any last supplies they can find. If they can hold the cornucopia for 5 minutes, they're going to be set. But I don't think that's going to happen because Ukshur and his team is always at the middle when the feast spawn, and that's probably why they've been doing so well. I mean, they did lose Ross, but it's not the end of the world. Ross the Fox, that's the one that died. Let's go check on Orfield again. He's got to be doing something. Orfield is just sprinting across the ice, but he seems to be getting shot at by Sam. Sam, this is part of Team 1 trying to take out the entire KWG team, but Orfield is trying to survive as long as he can, and this snow is making it a little hard for Team. Uh-oh! Orfield's getting cut off, and is he going to be hit? Oh, Sam just fired an arrow. I think he missed it, though. Sam being hit by snowballs. I don't think that only knocks you back. Firing another arrow and missing, and he probably could have hit him with a sword, but he didn't. And Orfield is now running away. I think he's going to get away, but I'm not too sure. Let's check it out. We see a little hole in the ice as another teammate is right here. Did you see him, though? Yes, Josh just missed Orfield. Josh was swinging with his sword. He missed him. He probably should have slowed down a little bit. And Orfield is just sprint jumping as fast as he can to get away from these teammates. He's being hit once by an arrow, just missed by another arrow. And these team players are really trying to catch up to him as fast as they can. They want to secure that kill. They want to get that kill. And everyone is yelling for Orfield to run as hard as he can, but he's going to be running out of food soon enough. So it looks like Orfield is getting away, but he's going to have to be careful. He needs to run towards the actual cornucopia. Towards the cornucopia would be the best idea, because there is another team there. So he could possibly... Oh, that actually might be his death if he's not too careful enough. He needs to eat, and he does eat, and now he's back on his merry way. But these team members need to cut him off, and that's actually what they're planning on doing. They're getting a few blocks closer, and I think he actually sees him. They're pretty much within shooting range if they have a good shot, but it's anyone's guess right now. Ukshur is catching up to Orfield. Ukshur might get the kill in here. Orfield cannot be that high of health. He probably is eating just a little bit to keep running. But Ukshur... Oh! Orfield's like lagged slightly behind. I thought he was going to get hit. Ukshur, you got to be careful not to swing too early because you are going to slow down. He is so slightly behind him. And there he gets the first hit. Orfield is now down 1 hit, 2 hits. And there Sam's coming in, misses the hit though. And Orfield is now running away. But, oh, Sam, you need to shoot him with the arrow. Sam does hit him with the arrow, and it hits him to kill him. Josh is going to secure the kill. And KWG is now officially a dead team. And Team 1 is looking pretty damn strong if you ask me. They've gotten the cornucopia drops twice now. And the cornucopia drops will be in 2 minutes. And they have now secured so many kills. I don't even know like how to count them all. So let's see if the team at the cornucopia is still there, because they're going to be getting a little bit of pressure from this team because they always go to the cornucopia. They have like a timer for it like I do. Because every single time they want to be able to get those fantastic drops such as ender pearls, arrows, armor, and food. Very important to win. Is Chocolate Juice and his team still here? They're still alive, but I don't really see him here. Yes, GG to Orfield. KWD put up a good fight. The 4 teams that are now dead all put up a good fight. But there are still more fights going on around the whole arena. One of my favorite arenas, I call it like the Winter Wonderland arena, but I guess it's just the Ice Field arena. Let's see. Let's go see if Radical's still having a party underground. I don't know if they are. I don't think so. I've been completely covered up though. I can't see anything. Let's go see what Chocolate Juice is doing. Chocolate Juice and his teammate, which I thought he had a teammate. Yes, he does have a teammate, but I don't really see him. Or around here somewhere. He's around here somewhere. Chocolate Juice is teamed up with Coffee. It's kind of funny. They're both drinks, right? And I don't see any of them either. Uh-oh. Oh, we see a team up here. Have they actually spotted Chocolate Juice? Chocolate Juice has now spotted them because of the blast. But they just got blown up, and now there is a chase. I don't know what teams are which, but I think this is the 4-man team. versus a team of just one player right here. Who is this? This is Coffee. Yeah, Coffee is running away, and this is from the 4-man team. The Hooded Rangers are now chasing after Coffee, and Chocolate Juice is trying to team up with him, but he used the Ender Pearl to get away. But because of that, he took a little bit of damage. I think it's half a heart. And there, the cornucopia is now having a feast, and they're all going to be running towards the cornucopia to get part of that feast. But Uxor's team is almost always there. Is that true for a 3rd time in a row? Yes, it is. Uxor's team is here. I'm calling it Uxor's team, but it's the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 1. They're here, and they're taking the feast for a 3rd time in a row. Cornucopia is being blown up a little bit by a lot of snowballs there, a little bit by the creeper. But only so much can be done before the other teams get here, and they're going to have to be careful because they're all over the place. I think they got everything they want, and they are going to get out of here. Yes, they are. They've taken a bit of damage, so they want to kind of take that back up. But Coffee is now killed out. Let's see where Chocolate Juice is, because Chocolate Juice was part of that team as well. He seems to be sprint jumping away, but not from the other team. Yes, he is. He's sprint jumping away from the other team. Let's see what the team of 4 is doing. They're having a little bit of problems with mobs, and they're trying to kill him. But Pengu taking quite a few hits from the skeleton. Pengu, you gotta be careful, man. Pengu is kind of running away. They're side strafing for the skeleton. Not really able to do much but knock it back. And is now trying to run away. Good plan from Pengu right there. Snowballs are so abundant in this game that it's so easy to just use them for simple knockback. Just have a stack always on your bar, ready to throw them out whenever you need. And here the base is being rebuilt for the Hooded Rangers. The only team of 4 left. We have a team of 3, a team of 1, and a team of 3 all left. And this brings us down to 11 players. Only 11 players left. Let's go see what Uxor's team is doing after that cornucopia drop. They're actually in a house, I think. Yes, they're in a house. I'm not sure where, but they're definitely under a house somewhere. So Shadow, let's go see what Shadow is doing. I think he's part of Radical's team. And no, he's part of the team of 4, of course. And they're just getting as much weed as possible. There's plenty of skeletons. They're just trying to kill them as much as they can. But they gotta be careful. They're taking quite a few unnecessary hits. But if they can heal it up, it doesn't really matter. Let's go check on Radical's team again. I think it's T Radical. Yes, let's go to Radical's team. They're still underground. Not really sure what they're doing. They're just chilling underground for now. Is that smart to do? I mean, they're going to need food, they're going to need weapons, they're going to need to find more armor. Or I think the other teams are going to be beating them. They keep getting these cornucopia drops. And right now, we just see Zeta! Wait, Zeta, part of the Hooded Rangers! The Hooded Rangers are now 1 player short. They're not going to have a perfect ace game. Zeta was got shot by a skeleton from somewhere. But now, the Hooded Rangers are down from... There's no more full teams. It is all max 3 players left. So I would say at this point, now that the Hooded Rangers are down to 4 players, the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 1 is in the lead because they've gotten 3 cornucopia drops in a row. Plenty of food, plenty of armor, I'm sure. And just to check them out, let's go see what they are doing. They're in that house we saw earlier. But most of them have quite a bit of armor coming from chain to I can't really see much. But I see chain, I see lots of swords. I'm sure they have arrows as well. But plenty for them to go around. Chocolate, let's go see what Chocolate is doing. He's getting chased by a skeleton. That's from what it seems like, but he is going to be able to get away from it. He's going to have to be a little careful, though. Chocolate is still alive. He is on the 4 swords, which is Team 2. He's the last player left. Trying to stick it out for his team. You never know, he could win. And we are now 50 minutes into this game after the start. We see that these team games go on quite a bit longer because people don't engage to a lot of fights because you know when you're going to lose. Like if it's a 2v4, you know you're going to lose unless you have extremely good tactics or you just get lucky. So Chocolate trying to destroy a creeper. I'm not sure why though. There doesn't really see any reason to kill it. But decides yes, not a really good idea. It is running away from it. So Chocolate running away. Let's go see what Josh is doing. Josh is on top of a rooftop. He was sitting here as well. Here's Uxor and Sam and Josh, the team 1. And they're kind of just chilling right now as well. A lot of teams seem to just be doing that. Let's go see what Radical is doing. They're still underground. There's spiders above. I hear the spiders very well. But this team is kind of just sitting underground. Like every other team, this is really prolonging the battle from what I can see. The teams have about 3 players left and they know that they're all tied now. But Team 1 is really, I think, ahead in items. So, to be safe, I think they're trying to waiting it out, waiting for people to die. And it's really making these teams last, or these games last so much longer. Let's go see what Silly Bear is doing. So they're all underground, I believe. Yes, I'm inside Silly Bear's head. Oh, this part of the same exact team I was just at. So Pengu, let's go see what Pengu is doing. Pengu is underground, I believe. I can't see anything anymore. Let's go back to Josh's team. Josh is on top of a building. Pretty smart because it's basically spider-proof. And they get a good view of the entire map. But the problem is, everyone else is underground right now. They're not really going to be able to do anything until the other teams come above ground. And that's going to be all the way until daytime. So a spider seems to have made its way on top of the building. I think it's a spider on top of the building. No, it's not. It was underground. On the lip underneath the building. But this seems to be the last, the point that they're going to be staying at for a while. What is going on in their minds, though? Seeing that only, 10 players left in the game, they know that not a lot of teams are left. We have 4 teams left out of 8. So half the teams are left, but less than half the players are left. And everyone's just kind of relaxing, waiting for this to, for someone to make a move at all. So let's see. This is Josh's team. Let's go see what Silly Bear and their team are doing. Because someone needs to move out eventually, and if these guys are just going to sit underground, I guarantee you we're going to see some admin intervention pretty soon if these teams just are all going to do the same exact tactic of staying still. Let's see, where's Shadow? Maybe even some really good weapons, some really good armor at the cornucopia. That's usually my favorite drop I like because it pushes people towards the cornucopia and usually, you know, makes a few fights happen. Especially with something like a diamond sword, something ridiculous. So I don't think diamonds are actually found on this map. But here we go, we see Benga going for a skeleton, trying to kill it, getting hit quite a few times, and he's got to be careful because his teammate Zeta was taken out by a skeleton as well. So getting hit by that creeper blast, but able to take a few out, he is kind of lost. And if you fall into this hole right here, you're actually trapped for a while because you need to get a water source to get out, but in order to do that you have to break the block, and it just takes a little bit of time. So back to their base. I'm not really sure what's going on, but this base is kind of what they've come up with. It's just a bunch of random cobblestone. It looks like it's a random bunch of cobblestone everywhere. And it is now becoming daytime, and hopefully daytime is going to make people go towards the surface and not to stay underground like before. Let's go see what Shadow's doing again. Oh, right, Shadow was right over here. Let's go see what Sam's doing. They're on top of a building as well. They haven't found each other, but they are kind of surrounded by things. And if they just wait for the daytime, it'd be much easier, but a spider does make its way to the roof. But Sam makes quick work of it and gets it off the roof. Let's see if that team is still underground. Is the team still underground? No, it's not. The team is above ground, and it is going towards the cornucopia. Silly Bear, T-Radical, and Steven are now going towards the cornucopia, and all the mobs are burning up, so they really only have to be careful about the creepers. And I guess Endermen are here as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's right here chasing. Who is getting chased? That is Chocolate Juice. Chocolate Juice wandered into the wrong fight right here and is being shot at by arrows, but arrows are just missing him. Like, absolutely just missing him. And these teammates are now running after him as fast as they can. And Chocolate Juice turning around, probably having a snack, but firing the arrows of himself, probably not a good idea. He probably could have escaped, but because he waited, he's going to be pursued. I think he has an iron sword as well. So Choco needs to be careful because if he is going to just run around the island like this, he could be cut off quite easily. And he actually is going to juke all the players. Actually, he brought the two teams together. Do you see this? I think almost 10 players are left on the map, and I don't even know if they were noticed yet because these 3 team members ran right past the other team. I think that was actually Choco's idea, but it wasn't too successful because the team just remained in their fort, and Choco is still being pursued. So I don't even know if that was Choco's idea, if Choco knew they were there, but, you know, it was a pretty good idea from him. And they are going to cut him off now, or at least try to cut him off. An arrow is being shot, but missed as well. Yeah, right there, he's hit. His sprinting is stopped. If you hit the arrow, their sprinting is interrupted, so that's really what you need to do. But they're not hitting him enough for how fast he is sprinting. So let's see. Josh taking out Suzuki. Hold on, if Josh is over there, Josh, we need to go over this team. They're trying to help take him out. Josh just found him underground, And now we see Pangu being taken out, or Pangu killing Exor, but then right there we see Josh taking out Pangu. Wow, a lot of kills right there. I think it's now 2 for 2. So I think the entire team is now eliminated. Yeah, the Hooded Rangers Team 7, the strongest team I thought was now eliminated. And they had to trade one player from Team 1 to do that. And Team 1 is now left as Josh and Sam. So it was pretty impressive for them to last that long. But we do see a cornucopia drop in 5 minutes, so we'll have to keep up to date with that. Let's go back to Choco. Let's see what he is doing. Has he escaped the team? No, he is not. This game looks like it's going to be wrapped up pretty soon. We only have 6 players left, and most of them are quite close to each other, including one of the members being way back there. A team of 3, a team of 2, and a team of 1. Choco is just being hit left and right. He is trying to do anything to escape, and I don't know if that's really going to be too successful for him. But this team wants the kill. They want to kill him, and they are trying to take him out. There's been 4 feasts at this point. The Team 1 has gotten the first 3 of them. So, where did Choco go? The team is still trying to follow him. If they can get a good arrow shot, they could really... I think Choco has to be low on health. Because, 1, he's not full on hunger, because he's been running so much. He has TNT out. What is he doing? No, he has food out. He's trying to eat anything he can. But because he had to eat that, Chi was able to catch quite close to him, and he's firing an arrow. No, he's not. He's running around the other side, and Choco just needs to get out of here before the other teams kill him. And Choco is no way whatsoever going to be able to get any part of this cornucopia drop. So let's go see what Josh's team is doing. Josh and his team, I think, are going to be going towards a cornucopia. That's usually what they do. But there is a team of 3 over there, but not as well geared, in my opinion, as this team, because they've gotten 3 cornucopia drops. There's also a bit of lava being placed. Pretty interesting. I don't know where that lava came from, but it was being placed, and they are going towards a cornucopia. The teams are being pushed closer and closer together as this cornucopia drop is now 3 minutes away. And is this team of 2 going to be able to take out this team of... this team of 3? But the team of 3 has made a fort on top of the base, but I don't know if it's backfiring right now, but they are being fired at by the Team 1. But are the arrows even hitting them? I don't think so. They're firing their own arrows, actually getting some pretty good hits in there. Sam being hit twice. Yeah, only twice, and they're backing off. They did not want to die, but there's some really easy tactics to get in here, using the trees as, using the trees to block the arrows, as well as you can place blocks with it as well. So they are making their base up here. I think they're pretty much set, and we see Choco way on the other side. All 6 players are around the same area, but this cornucopia drop is going to come, and this team is going to be at the top of the cornucopia and stuck up there, unless they find some way to get down, like breaking it down. So the team of 2 is kind of regrouping on the island. I can still see him, and then Choco is over here as well. Choco might be taken out by this team of 2. I think they see him, and they might go for the kill. What is Choco doing? No, Choco doesn't actually see him yet. Choco is not paying attention, and I think Choco is eating a bit of food. I think he spots him now. Yeah, Choco now spots him, and is trying to go towards the cornucopia. He wants to get any drops possible, but I hope he understands that message was not actually the cornucopia drop. The cornucopia drop is in 2 minutes. It's a full 2 minutes, and I don't know if he just realized that, and that's why he stopped running towards cornucopia. And yes, he is going to stop and go away, and the other 2 teammates are around here somewhere. The team is still on top of the cornucopia with 1 member right there, and then we see these 2 members with the Team 1 with their bow and their armor out, ready to charge in whenever they get the signal to do so. Choco, where are you? Choco is all the way on the other side. You know what'd be funny? Choco should just hide. He should just hide somewhere on the map, like in a tower or something. And then when these 2 teams battle it out for the drop from the cornucopia in less than a minute, Choco can just try to clean it up. He may have a chance of winning at that point. We've seen players actually win like that before. So if I was Choco, I would just run away, because I don't think Uxer and Sam can actually let this team of 3 take this cornucopia drop, because they're going to really need those items to win. I think so. Choco has to win. We believe in him, guys. We believe in the Choco who believes in you, and we want him to win. Let's see. Sam is kind of being a little stealthy behind this mountain as just as Josh is coming up from this tree. No good sniper shots are being delivered because there's literally no line of sight that they can find. And they're not actually even looking. I don't even know if they know they're here, because they're not looking. And the cornucopia drop, was it messaged? No, the cornucopia drop is going to be any second. And I say the second that message pops up that they charge in. Because it should be, yeah, it should less than 30 seconds now to the cornucopia drop. And this could be a huge point for these two teams right here. So Steven, what is he doing? Steven is kind of charging out. The feast is here now. And one team member is going back, but the other two have their bows out. No, none of them are even going for the cornucopia drops. Right here, the idea was taken. They like it. They're charging in, trying to get anything, but they're letting them get those drops, and they really can't afford to do that. Kind of singling off one player, but Steven is going to be able to go back to the cornucopia. Getting hit quite a few times, and now we're going to see Sam just run in there as fast as he can. They at least need to eliminate one of the players, and I think they're going to do that because Steven is getting quite low on health, and he just missed that arrow, and he's going to be able to get away, getting hit again. They're trying to eat whatever food they can, and I don't know if it's enough because they're going to have to sprint hop out of here. And now it's 2 versus 2. Where is that third member? Right there, we see Josh taking out Steven. It is now 2 members versus 2 members. And here we go. I think, was that Choco? Yeah, Choco. What are you doing, man? Why'd you just run by? I told you to hide, man. We told you to hide. And now T-Radical is trying to take on Silly Bear. No, Silly Bear and T-Radical on the same team. And we see Sam and Josh kind of fighting for the cornucopia. But I think most of the drops in the cornucopia are gone. And that's not too good. We see Sam getting quite a few hits from those arrows. And T-Radical is kind of being soloed out. Or is he going to be hit? Yes, one arrow hit. Well, the other one misses. He needs to get out of there. I'm pretty sure he's low on health. But now T-Radical is coming in for the sword hit. Hits him once on Sam. And Sam places lava. Silly's gotten hit twice by lava. He's on fire. Sam is going to clean him up. And now Team 1 is dominating this fight. They just took out 2 members of the 3-member team. And they cleaned it up right there. Josh getting that final kill. It is now a team of 2 that has all the cornucopia drops versus Choco. Only left on a team of 1. Choco, you need to attack now. If anything, they are low on health. This is your point for you to attack. You cannot run away. You need to win it at this point if you're going to try. But Sam is now trying to battle it out for Choco. But Choco really doesn't have a lot of space to run. Trying to get behind a mountain to prevent any arrows. But he was being hit left and right. I cannot believe that turn of events. The team of 2 did end up taking out the team of 3 in the long run, but I'm sure they took quite a bit of damage because of it. Choco, just turn around and fight, man. I'm pretty sure you can win this, right? That lava, I think, really did it for that fight right there. Really turned the tables. Choco needs to get full. I think he's just trying to get full health. I'm pretty sure he's low, and that's why he's running away. But if he stops at any point, he's pretty much done. So he has a bow in the hand. If he turns around, he needs to make the hit. Oh, he's being hit again. He has to be so low on health, and these shots coming out from Sam have just been flawless. And if he can hit a few more, Sam will secure the victory for the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 1. But it's not official yet. We don't know it. What is their plan? Choco, Yep, they kind of predicted where he was going to go. And I don't know if Choco realized, but Josh is now on the left side of him. And they're just chasing after him as fast as he can. And sticking next to the wall, he might go behind the volcano. But Choco needs to do anything to win this. And I think his miracle is going to be gone. He needs to get lava. I think lava can turn the tables for Choco, but also it can be turned against him. He is shooting some arrows. I'm not really sure at what, though. What are you shooting at? Is Josh over there? I think Josh is over there somewhere. Choco, you need to just eat anything you can, get full health, and then maybe go in it like that. We're going to stick on Choco's camera for now. I kind of want to keep what the team is doing as a secret because Josh and Sam have been pretty strong members. I know they have a lot of material, so they can really do just about anything. But I think they're just kind of sneak up on Choco and kill him. What is Choco Juice going to do? What is he going to do? He has to take out 2 members. And, I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of leeway to do. He can't take extra damage. Both of them have a ton of ammo. They both have bows. Choco has a bow, but not too much. Uh-oh. Choco is going to try to get 1 hit. No, he is going to get hit. He doesn't actually see him. Josh jumps down and is going to get 1 hit on the sword. And Choco is not trying to run away. But one member is trying to hit him with arrows. I guess both of them are trying to hit him with arrows. Both these teammates are kind of missing all their shots, but that's what happens when you sprint. It's a little bit laggy. And their kind of sneak attack has failed. They got 1 hit off, but I think he's pretty much at full hunger. He is going to heal it up pretty fast. Choco, a team member from 4 Swords, is still hanging on. And then the last 2 team members, Josh and Sam, are from the 4-man Wolfpack Squad number 1. What is Choco going to do? Trying to pick up any items he can. But he doesn't really have a lot of time to look at them because he's going to stop moving. And Sam is still sprinting after him. hunger is probably getting low for both of them. They both need to make a decision on what they want to do. Uh-oh, Sam getting a good curvature right there, trying to cut him off. He got a few blocks closer, but not too much. You really have to predict what your opponent is going to do. Yeah, he's doing it pretty well right here. He's getting even closer. He's almost there. He's almost there. Almost got shot by a skeleton, but he's able to avoid it. Uh-oh, Chocolate Juice, do you realize Sam is right behind you? Shooting with a bow. He is going to miss, but he's going to try to keep chasing after him. And Sam is now as close as he can be. And Sam is trying to predict what he's doing. He's doing a decent job. But yes, he's doing a really good job, getting closer and closer. Yes, he's trying to guess the curvature, like the trajectory that he is going to run at. Any second now, this could be over for Juice. Or Sam, depending on how it goes. Sam trying to do anything he can, but Chocolate Juice is now running for his life. He can't do much. He really needs to eat to keep up his hunger, because I'm sure he's going to stop running soon enough. Trying to juke out the team. I think he actually did it there. Sam getting hit once by a skeleton, but still doing anything he can. What are they going to do? Choco, you need to eat, man. You really do need to eat. He's trying to stick it out, missing all his arrow shots, but Sam is getting hit once by a skeleton, twice by a skeleton, and there it is! Chocolate Juice is taken out by Sam, and the 4-man Wolfpack squad number 1 is the winner of this game. They're running around, they're celebrating, they're attacking each other. I think Josh wants to win this, and I think Josh is going to win this. So congratulations to the 4-man Wolfpack. You guys did a great job getting every single cornucopia job but the last one.